So today I want to talk to the dads who want to build something real on YouTube. Now, most of you think that if you're motivated, that'll be enough. That should be enough. But the problem with that is it typically doesn't really last that long. You can be motivated for 5 minutes after you have watched a 10-minute video on motivation, and it doesn't typically hold anything real. So what do you need then? Well, I would argue you need to love the process. You need to love the process of actually creating content. Because what does the term YouTuber mean? Well, it means filming every week, getting the audio correct or not, then fixing it, start recording again, then the settings aren't correct, then fixing it, start again, your kid walks in, you start again. So it's quite a process, and you need to learn to love the entire process of creating content. Now, I want to share my strategies around this. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, stick around. So YouTube itself sounds like a job to some, but actually it's not. It's more like 5. It's more like 5 jobs. Because think about it, you're the editor, you're the marketer, you're the talent, you're the scheduler, and you're the cameraman. So it's actually 5 jobs squeezed into one. And for something like that, you need time. You need to make time for that. And if you're a dad, you already know this, but time is not something that you typically get every day. Everybody always wants something from you. So time is borrowed. And if you're relying on motivation to get you through a consistent content creation journey, then I've got bad news. Then it's not going to last. So that's why you need to love the process. Don't pack your tripod away every time you're done. Leave the light, leave your light there. Don't put it back into the box. Leave everything right there. Make it easy for you to press record and start creating. Second part would be to actually sit down and record your video. Now this can be a bit challenging, especially if you're new. Recording videos is very weird. It's not natural. We're not built to talk into a camera lens. By default, we as human beings are more comfortable talking to other human beings. So the first couple of times, myself included, it's going to be awkward, it's going to be cringe when you're talking to a camera. But the more you get to do this, the more you start seeing improvements in every single recording. So practice. Practice on your camera without posting. Make that your practice run, So what I'm trying to say is get the reps in on your recording. Because the more reps you get in, the more comfortable you'll get, essentially. It's like anything else in life. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. And then the third thing is you need to edit your video. Now, depending on what your niche is, you might need a lot of editing. Or in my case, I don't really need that much. So it's not that you're cutting a video up into pieces and just stringing something along and putting it out there. It needs to add value. So always think of your viewer. Value your viewer's time. Time is something, as mentioned before, time is something valuable, and you need to value your viewers' time and not waste it. Be very thoughtful of how you present your content to your viewer, and every niche and viewer is different, so just keep that in mind while doing your edit. That'll go a long way. Now, once you've done that, the rest is easy, but it's not easy. Let me explain. So you need to post your videos. You're done editing, you're done shooting your video, done all the rest of it. Now you need to post. And that's where consistency comes in. Be consistent. So many YouTubers say it. So many gurus say it. If you want to be successful at this YouTube thing, you need to be consistent. This means something else to everybody. You can be consistent in posting once a week if you can, twice a week. Some people do 3 times a week. But do what's consistent for you. Whether it's posting once a week, twice a month, once a month, just keep showing up. And the more you show up, the more you will understand the process that it takes to be successful on YouTube. And the more you'll appreciate the process, and the process will more than likely turn into a passion, because it's going to be multiple reps every week. And when you see the growth, that'll be all the motivation you need. So from passion, motivation can come naturally. Think about sports. The more you practice your sport, the better you get. The better you get, the more results you'll see. And from there, passion can grow. So now, dad to dad, I want to ask you a question. Well, a couple of questions. Do you mind repetition? Do you mind doing things over and over again? Do you mind being seen by the world and cringing at yourself and thinking, oh my goodness, what are people going to think? And if the answer is yes, then perhaps it's not for you. But if a small part of you maybe said yes, then I would say that's something to hang on to and see what works and give it a shot. At least give it a shot. If you think, if some small part of you thinks that, you could put up with being on YouTube, not having a lot of views, doing things over and over again, and trusting the process. So that would be my advice. I would say if you learn to trust the process and you stick to it, and you stick to what you believe is going to benefit you in this journey, then give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. So let's redefine success. Is it sustainable? Is it something you can come back to every week? Is it a spike in views all of a sudden? Is it going viral? Well, it's not going viral. Once you start building, and let's say you're on video 3 and you go viral, then what? Then you need to double down on something. And in the beginning stages, like I am now, there's nothing to double down on. I'm still building. So I don't think it's going viral. I don't think that you need a increase in views suddenly. I do think that when the results arrive, you would be at a point where you can build on something then. So dad to dad, if this is something that you find value in, subscribe and follow me on this journey, and you'll hopefully learn with me. And I really value everyone watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.